Koebi Podcast.
Yeah, no, over there that's like cool shit.
Yeah.
Like how skinny can you get?
Skinny man, big jacket.
Exactly. They're like, yeah, whatever you can contrast the most in clothes over there. You skinny as fuck, but you got the biggest jackets there.
Right.
That's how you get all the hoes. I don't know why that's a thing over
It's
there.
all about being cozy as fuck.
Yeah.
That's why
Heated blanket.
The red boots.
Heated blanket.
That's why the
Thermal
red boots
bag.
like took off.
Huh? What?
That's why the red boots took off.
Oh, bro, are those still a thing?
That was insane. I've never saw someone publicly wearing them
Mm-hmm.
because I would have hit them with my car.
I did one time.
What? Where were you?
In
A
Daytona.
Pokemon drop?
Bro,
No, I was
waiting
not.
outside with red boots.
For
and a
real,
Poke drop.
bro.
No, that's crazy.
Looking like an anime character. Just cartoon ass boots.
Let
was
me
at
in.
I was at a raid, fucking
An ice raid?
no, fucking Pokemon.
Ice raid with the red boots, bro. What an ice burster.
They're like, it's boots!
Kicks your door down with the red
I
boots
was at
on.
a Pokemon raid.
Oh shit.
Nah, I'm playing, bro.
That'd be crazy as hell. Those red boots, I remember when they started selling reps red boots.
Oh, that's insane, bro.
Yeah,
Nah, I
bro.
didn't even know they started selling
Yeah,
this.
I'll see like
It's just made of like, it's like a pool noodle. It's
Yeah.
like the foam.
However, they
someone
get the
just
sales.
got like hella lanyards and just made it.
Bro, those shoes don't even bend or flex.
Mm-mm.
They're like snowboard boots.
Nah,
I feel
people
like they
tearing their
kinda-
ACLs wearing
I feel
them
like they
bitches.
kind of bend or flex. I mean,
I
they're
don't
made
think
of
so,
like straight
bro.
plastic.
You're just wearing like penne
3D
pasta.
printed.
Penne pasta boots.
It's just like a big hole.
I kind of want to like put one on to see how it is.
Nah, I feel like red boots. I feel like they got like the same material as like goddamn like cornerbacks wearing the like
It's probably like wearing a
NFL
Tim.
helmets.
Oh,
It's probably what it feels like wearing a Tim.
Oh, giant Tims.
just extra shit.
Tims up to the knees. That sounds annoying.
Did you see
as
the
fuck.
convertible Tims now?
A convertible Tim.
I sent it to Will Mills because I was like, easy Brooklyn video. You zip the middle off, and it becomes like the tongue folds down,
That's
and it
gay.
looks like a moccasin or like some kind of. Bro, it's a completely different shoe.
Let me drop the top on these.
It
hoes.
goes from the blackest thing you can wear to you're the person that calls the police on
That's
black
like-
people.
That's like the black. That's like black version of Uggs.
Uh-huh.
It's actually crazy.
That is crazy. What they got you could drop
I feel
the
like
top.
you get stabbed at a dice game before the game even starts.
Yeah,
If you walked up wearing those
you showed up with the fucking drop top
with the top
Timbs.
off, and you're like, it's summer.
Still gotta rock the Tims.
I'd be like, cop, cop.
Just yell out in the streets. He's got a gun.
Damn, just floppy ass fucking Tims.
Or hit him with the, ladies and gentlemen, listen up. This guy's here to meet a 13-year-old boy.
You guys see the coincidence with the two the plane crash survivors? Like the one recently and then the one like 20 years ago were both in the same seat, 11A.
Oh, what?
Yeah.
Wait,
they
there was
were
a plane
both
crash that just happened?
Yeah.
Where?
I want to say like somewhere like near India.
Our news correspondent, Kobe.
Over there. But
A plane went down in India?
I'm surprised. Yeah, it was on Rap House. That's why I fucking really only saw
In
it.
the same seat is crazy.
Yeah.
What? So wait, hold on. So if they're in the same seat, so they both survived.
Yeah, both of them.
Is the
Oh,
argument
wow.
that's the safest part of the plane?
11A.
Apparently,
Because it's not the front, it's not the middle.
whatever 11A is.
Yeah, that's the 11th row.
Oh, well.
And then A would be either window or aisle. Probably window.
No, it'd be
It's
aisle.
That's aisle.
Yeah, that would be
That's
aisle.
definitely aisle. Okay, I don't know. Maybe it has some spiritual meaning. Fucking 11A. 11.
Nah, maybe it's just the part where the plane doesn't bend and fucking break in half like a tin can.
That's the strongest part of the plane.
Right.
11A.
I mean, he still looked pretty fucked up, but
Well, yeah.
That reminds me of like Final Destination, where it's like, I remember there was that movie's corny as fuck. I was watching that movie, and then it was like, all right, we're all gonna die. Let's get off the plane. And then all the people get off the plane, and they're trying to figure out like what's like the curse behind it, what's the meaning. And then he's like doing a diagram, and it's like they only killed like a specific amount of people, but these rows like made it. So then when he brought that up, I'm like, oh, that's some like Final Destination ass shit.
Yeah.
Those two people survived. They're probably just like, oh, be careful on some weird shit.
definitely makes
That
me
would be
wanna, like.
Yeah, you think you would ever fly again?
Mm-hmm.
What about the people that landed upside down? I would still be like, I'm cars only now.
Damn. I mean, honestly, bro, if you got a cheap ticket and they're like, look, this ticket's cheap as fuck. We may or may not land correctly. I'll still be like, all right, whatever.
Nah,
We'll go upside down 50% of the time. I'll be like, all right, fuck it.
insane.
As long as I'm alive, that's fine.
You land and just hit the meanest drift on the runway.
Do,
And the plane tumbles.
Tokyo. Yeah, that theme song starts coming on.
Every time you land, you have to
Family
unbuckle.
Guy theme.
Hit your head on the ceiling.
Bro.
They're telling you the weather as you're unbuckling. Oh.
Yeah, that'd be crazy if, like, you know, like every seat has like that TV. You could see like the trajectory.
Right.
But you're upside down. You can still see that shit. Like, damn. All right. We're here, I guess. Yeah.
Oh no, man.
Yeah, you see these protesters getting mollywopped?
Dude, the rubber bullets are crazy. They actually have the Marines out there.
Yeah, they got like
I don't know why the Marines are supposed to be. Well, I guess they classified them as like domestic terrorists or something. Because Marines is only for foreign.
They
soil.
probably brought him out because once like DeSantis said that, like, oh, you can run him over. They probably expected people like rogue people to just like
start
use their
running them
power
over.
and be like, oh, this is my one time to fucking finally get him, boys.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah,
Yeah.
didn't like DeSantis or homeboy sheriff came out in Florida and said, "Look, we're gonna kill y'all."
Yeah, Sheriff. Is it Grady or somebody else?
Oh yeah, saying like if you
What's
like,
his name?
throw like certain stuff, like you're gonna get killed, and then apparently like if you spit on them and do some other stuff, they're first gonna beat their ass. Apparently, like they didn't say it like that, but they said it in like a civil kind of way, like, yeah, we're gonna arrest you, but that's not gonna be your first trip. Your first trip's gonna be to the hospital. And I was like, oh shit. Okay.
So they're pretty much like, if y'all pull the same shit they did in L.A., we'll just beat the shit out of you and probably kill you.
Yeah.
They're being like right up front about it. Like,
Well, they were saying DeSantis said if somebody surrounds your car,
yeah.
if groups of people surround your car, you can run them over by any means to get out of the vicinity.
Okay.
So he's like, we don't give a fuck.
And I feel like that's like kind of thrown up in the air because surround, what is that? Does that mean 2 people or does that mean like 10?
I think it just
5?
means like don't go up to anybody's car.
Yeah, I know
in
that.
Florida.
But like if, that incident were to ever happen, like could somebody get away with it if it was only 1 or 2 people that were like by their car?
Yeah, like a guy just
does
like
it have to be a certain amount? It's kind of like hearsay evidence almost kind of thing.
yeah, you just hit a kid in a crosswalk coming home drunk driving. You're like, they surrounded my car. You put a Mexican flag in their head.
you plant them? You plant the flag? You're like,
You
look.
just keep a bunch of little Mexican flags in your car.
That's some
Oh,
South Park
damn.
shit for real.
Plant them on one of them fucking
Shoot a guy in the head, put a Mexican flag next to him.
plant them with the
Protester.
with the red corn on the cob. Just put it right
Elote?
there. Yeah.
That's crazy. The whole elote cart next
Yeah,
to it.
elote. Yo,
You
you
gotta
get
make
the whole
sure there's
cart.
some tahini right next to it.
Oh,
They won't believe
Sprinkle
you.
some tahini on him.
Plant a taco
Caught him
truck.
red-handed. Put it right on his fingertips.
Plant a whole fucking sombrero. Plant
Soon
a
as the
whole
police
fucking
walk
food
up.
truck next to him.
Look at the tahini. Oh yeah.
He
No,
was
you're
run
free
over
to go.
by a food truck. Two illegal things.
Yeah, I'll plant him with one of those like those highlighter green long sleeves. Just put it right on. Just put it on him.
He was going to work.
He was going to. Yo, he tried to work on my car.
Yeah, that was my mechanic.
You gotta get like one of those hats too. Not
Yeah.
the sombrero, but like
Oh, you get a whole goddamn poncho.
yeah, the poncho.
Poncho, the mariachi guitar. Let's put that bitch on.
Oh
him.
yeah.
That'll be a luchador mask. Just put everything on them. Every racist fucking item, just put it on them. Look.
We found one maraca on the scene.
Maraca. Just planted all this shit on him. It's been dead as fuck.
Rey
Random shit.
Mysterio mask. He's Rey Mysterio.
Put a Rey Mysterio mask on him? That'd be crazy. That'd be
They
fun.
got luchadors out here surrounding cars.
8 luchadors. Ran over 8 Mexicans, bro. Luchador mask on all of them. I don't know what happened.
Yeah, that's Nacho Libre.
Nacho Libre just tried to fuck with my car.
Not your car.
Not your car no more. Man, I don't know, man. Protests are kind of like one of those things. I remember there was a protest going on, and like in the valley one time. No, not in the valley. It was like over the hill, Sunset, and like they broke into the sneaker shop. Like hella people stormed this sneaker shop, bro. And I'm just like standing across the street, like, fuck, get me some Jordans, bro. People were coming out with hella boxes.
I know.
I'm just
bro.
across the street, like, nah, I'm gonna go to Ross.
You're like,
Fuck
that's not even your size.
Yeah.
Yelling at him and shit.
Dude's not even looking at the size. They're just grabbing shit. Just to
they do
resell.
that with the iPads too. They don't know if they're getting the second gen, first gen on sale.
Just grab
a stack of whatever's in there.
Or the display. Yeah, just whatever.
The display.
Yeah.
You sell it at a pawn shop. You buy it. That shit just cycles, telling you the features. Stuck on demo mode.
Yeah. You're like, fuck, I just stole some demo. Can't do shit with that thing.
That shit says like, look at our new Retina display. You're like, fuck.
Yeah,
I can't make calls on this.
It's a whole presentation. You gotta keep that bitch around until like the new Apple conference comes out. You just waiting. Just with
Swap
some stolen
it.
shit.
Yeah, swap stolen shit with
Yeah,
more
as
stolen
soon as that
shit.
motherfucker walk out on stage, hey, yo, real quick. Fix this real quick.
It's like buying a TV off Facebook Marketplace, and when you go to turn it on, it's like Popeye's menu.
Exactly, fucking Roku ass shit. You're like, fuck. Can't get nothing done with this.
That would be the craziest lick ever if they're like presenting the new product on stage and someone just runs up, snatches it from him, takes off. You have the iPhone 17.
Damn. That shit was like, but it was just straight demo mode. So you just got an iPhone 17.
But like, think of how much that would sell for on the black market.
Oh yeah, they'll buy that.
He'd get away too. I mean, it's Apple, Everybody would be like,
Yeah, they don't have cardio.
They wouldn't even care. They'd just look at him like, oh, let him go, guys. Nope, you don't run after him. Nope, that's policy rules. Can't run.
Yeah, they
after
probably
him.
just detonate the phone remotely.
No, you don't have to run. Wait right here. Just fucking press a button.
Yeah, your pocket just explodes. Shrapnel flies through your.
So you mist the blood off in the distance. Like, God damn.
The phone lands safely. Parachute mode.
It comes back to you.
Yeah.
That was a new feature.
It's like that one YouTuber.
That was the last thing you saw was the new feature. The
Think-
phone floating towards you.
I think Ross Creations had like a prank where he left a phone out like in the middle of a park, and when people picked it up, I don't know what he did or like how he had it programmed or whatever, but as soon as people picked it up, it shocked them.
Oh,
And,
that's
like,
clean.
It would like it would fucking freak people out.
That's dope.
He would wait for them to put it in their pocket and like
Oh,
yeah,
shit.
so then it would be even worse. It was so hilarious.
I've been seeing that with bikes.
Yeah.
Oh,
What he did with that is like he got like kind of like an invisible line. I don't know what it was, but something that you couldn't really like notice. And he wrapped it around the bike and he just left it by like a tree or something like that. And he kind of, for the most part, in most of the videos, like it was on a downward slope, and so it was even more fun. So like imagine you're like on top of the apex of a hill, and you're like, oh shit, free bike, get on it, and like either way you go, you're going down a hill. So like as soon as you get on it, you go fucking like probably 20 feet. It finally catches, and you're just flinged right
that would
over.
suck.
Yeah, you're sent over the handlebars.
Oh, yeah, they're launching
Oh.
people.
Oh, ragdoll physics immediately.
That
That's
same
hilarious.
group, and then the group of guys, they're like experimenting in the bushes with it. They're like watching and filming everything. And then when the guy gets injured, they're like, oh shit, because they can't believe how bad the guy got injured.
Don't be
It's a-
stealing bikes.
That's what
It's
you
the
did.
most
Don't steal
insane
shit.
channel, honestly.
This dude's all arms all fucked up.
Yeah,
They
like,
they like took a steel saw, cut one of the bike's frames in half, and then like barely put it back together. So the whole bike just broke in
Came
half.
apart.
Same guys. And they had like an exploding seat, the airbag seat. Guy just fucking pops off the bike
Oh,
like
yeah.
GTA.
Oh,
Like when you hit a car on
Yeah,
a
I
scooter.
remember
Yeah,
seeing that one.
Bro just launched. And then he's
Oh.
holding his ass on the ground.
oh,
and it's
that's
just
terrible.
dudes in the bushes like, oh, getting like millions of views.
Oh, yeah. What is that? You think is that justice or is that just like fucked up?
That's
It's entrapment. But
it
it
feels
is-
like entrapment.
It's both. It's a little bit of both.
But at the
you know?
same time, I got a really nice bike stolen when I was in like 7th grade. So I'm like, hey.
Okay,
yeah,
so you're like,
bitch.
hell yeah. All right, justice.
Yeah.
That's me justifying watching an hour of that straight.
Yeah, that shit is funny. Remember those pranks when like dudes would go to the hoods and then they'll be like, they'll just run up to random dudes like, hey, you want these hands?
Yeah.
Like what?
Yeah, bro.
You want these hands? And they pull out like some stretchy ass shit. Like, no, these hands. It's like some goober
It's
shit.
a prank, bro.
Chill out.
They get jabbed in the face.
Yeah, that's always funny, man. I remember when I would read articles of just like prank YouTuber get shot. I'm like, yo, that is hilarious.
Beat to death in Compton.
Well, I'm just
It
making
was
a
always
video.
like trolling into hood. That was
Yeah.
every 2010 video.
Yeah.
Yeah, walking through with an empty box of like a PlayStation or Xbox. Or like having some
clear backpack full of money.
Yeah.
Yeah, it'd be like a kid walking down the street with like dollar bills just flying out the back. And dude's like,
yeah. They get robbed and they're like, it's a social experiment. It's a social experiment.
Well, I like that. They need to bring that back. That's a good excuse for anything. What? So we're just filming. It's just a video, bro.
Oh, yeah. And the cops, they were like, do you want a little pot? And the cop's like, you can't be serious. Turn around, put your hands behind your back. And then it's a little clay, like, gardening pot for, like, one rose.
Yeah.
And I'm like, 20 million. That was back when 1 million views was, like,
no, it meant something.
20 grand on YouTube.
Yeah, no.
And those guys were just making, like, you want a little pot? Millionaires.
Yeah. The cops are like, oh, very funny.
I think that guy was in Cali. I think he was, like, a magician or something. He did a lot of, like,
Magic?
Like, magic shit, like in front of cops. I don't know what to call it.
He was actually a wizard.
A real life wizard. Yeah, when's that going to come
You're
through?
a wizard, Harry.
Yeah, when are people going to acknowledge that magic is real? I can't wait for that to come out.
Magic isn't real.
2026, some guy just comes out on the news. Watch this. Just lifts a cop's car with his hand. Some
telepathy?
Shit. Yeah.
I feel like it's like probability.
Yeah, probably.
I've been seeing those chi instructors on my Instagram too.
Chi?
Like a guy's like, he's like, see all my chi's in my left leg. On some Rex Kwon Do shit.
Yeah.
And then the guy will like push him and go and like fly back, and he's like, he's so powerful.
Oh, you seen those with like the karate masters?
Yeah.
They'll have the whole class will rush them.
50 virgins surrounding them that paid like $40 to be there.
Yeah.
It's unbelievable.
They'd be like, all of you can attack me at once. And they'll all come at him, and he would just fucking do some shit like this. And then like 8 of them would go flying.
Yeah, he'll go. And they'll be, ah!
Yeah, that's literally what pastors do.
And they're like, and every kid in the class is like, wow, he's so powerful.
Yeah, he cannot be stopped. He cannot be tamed. I remember one time they did that. They put that guy in an actual fight one time. He got into a ring with an
destroyed.
Got fucked up.
Yeah.
Like
all those
bad.
energy masters.
Bad.
One uppercut. Sweet chin music.
Just fucking grabbed him, just body slam him.
And down goes Master Pang. Some fat. It's always like a white dude with a beer belly.
Bro, this dude got slept and was still like, this dude got knocked out, but he was still like doing this shit. Like,
oh
yeah, just out of just muscle memory.
I feel
the
like
gang signs.
Yeah, just scamming on autopilot, just still scamming people.
we're seeing all this weird shit now, because like I feel like now in high school people don't get picked on like enough.
Oh yeah, bullying has gone online. There's no physical repercussions.
I feel like it kind of served a purpose. Like, I hate to say it, but like it kind of almost like kept society in a somewhat check.
I feel like bullying now is probably like, I don't know, you probably get memed in the middle of class. Someone takes a picture of you and just memes the fuck out of you. You're like, damn, this is terrible.
Oh yeah, you get turned into a meme instantly in school.
Yeah. Yeah. Bro, like if we had, if high school, if we had like the meme generator apps in high school, I think we had memes, of course, but it was like, I don't think the generators came out till like later, like a few years later. Bro, if I could take a picture of somebody in class, like, oh, you talking shit? Boom. Boom, meme.
AI now.
Ugly
you
motherfuckers
can have
like,
that person doing anything.
No, doing sucking dick, bro.
Deep fake.
Like, yo, this you sucking dick, bro.
Like, wow, bro, sucking dick in the locker room. Wow.
That's crazy.
Web3.
Yeah, exactly.
Those kids know all that shit.
I feel like that'd be hilarious to see, because like how would the kid get out of it? Like,
I might do that now. Yeah, pay $100 a month just to make my manager suck dick. Yeah, I'll do that. What?
blackmail.
Yeah, hella blackmail. I'm like, yo, this dude freaky as hell. Look at him sucking dick.
Wow, bro.
Yo, I got you, bro. You want to pay me more? Here.
They're doing that to like regular workers. That's the thing. If you're an hourly employee at a retail establishment, get out now. Mm-hmm. There's kids taking pictures of like cashiers, and then they like do AI, and the guy's like showing his nipples, like what we're talking about, bro. Yeah. And they show the guy. He goes, "Wow, what are you doing here, sir?" And they show the worker. No. Guy just like hating his job. They show like an AI video of him like playing with his nipples. And he's like, "That's not me. Delete that." And they like race after the kid. And he's like,
that's
40 million views.
That's fucked up. Oh man.
There's
working at TJ Maxx, you got your nipples out on camera. Fuck.
Bro, working at TJ Maxx and then some kid just comes in, takes a picture of you, puts it on ChatGPT. Now you're just deep fake licking your own nipples. And the kid shows it to you. And you're like, you know what? I wasn't going to kill myself today, but.
Yeah. Man, it's just out there now.
TJ Maxx, bro.
Yeah. That's a good way to get back at somebody.
Just selling knickknacks. Knickknacks. Yeah, there's really not much to do there. You're either a cashier or you're just like putting shit on a shelf. There's no organization.
Yeah, or you're like selling like watches that have been broken for like 10 years.
You're like, yeah, it just needs a battery.
Yeah, a battery? Yeah, all right. Yeah,
I used to get mad Ralph Lauren t-shirts from there, but they would never be cut right. I'm like, there's no way they get like real shit.
Yeah.
It is. It's just like.
No, it's not, bro. It's
the
shit that
they fuck up on.
Yeah.
But it's still real shit though.
All the shit you're wearing at Marshall's, some kid got hit for making that.
Probably. Marshall's bullshit.
Mao! Then you get a shirt with like
upside
one button. Yeah. Now we have to give to Marshall.
Yeah.
That's 50% markdown.
Yeah, bro.
Marshall.
Just getting your ass kicked in a factory.
Ross.
Now you make 1 cent.
Yeah, those places got the most random. You get like a Ralph Lauren t-shirt, soccer ball, and a fucking gratitude journal. Just all the same.
Yeah, bro. And a golden giraffe.
Yeah, it's just dumb as hell.
That the left leg unscrews so you can put a pencil.
Yeah, or like in like a size 18 Yeezy.
Yeah,
Just
the
off in
biggest
cor-
Tim
just
you've
big
ever
as fuck,
seen.
just in the corner. Ain't nobody getting that shit.
Yeah, bro.
Why is that there?
They're like, yeah, we're out of size 9 shoes, but we do have a 28. They're like, who's wearing that shit?
Yeah, I'm like, who brought that in here?
Some fucking guys living in it on the shelf.
Some guy was a homeless dude just living in the thing.
Yeah, man.
Hey, put me down.
Yo, I was at a place recently where I was checking out and the cashier was like, hey. I turn around and it's like these 2 homeless dudes and one guy has a backpack and he's like zipping it up. And they're like, come on, you always try that shit. And he pulls out a gallon of strawberry ice cream. That was the lick they were hitting.
What?
Yeah, just trying to snag a gallon of strawberry ice cream.
Pull it out the backpack?
Because he put it in a backpack
Yeah.
and he was trying to run out.
Oh, okay.
And they caught him and he was like, you got me.
Bro, just let him have the ice
Bro,
cream.
that's what I said. I'm
Yeah,
like,
who
he's
wants-
homeless. That shit's already melting.
Yeah.
He gonna put
Where's
it back?
he going to put it?
Homeless flavored strawberry ice cream?
Yeah,
Fuck
who
that.
wants that shit after?
Hell
no.
yeah.
You gonna mark that down? Was that reduced because somebody fucking some homeless man done shit?
You
at that
can't
point?
not put it back on the shelf. It was in a JanSport
At that point, no.
It was in a transport ice, bro.
with like Coke residue.
Yeah, whenever they reduce prices on shit, there should be the reason like right under it.
For real.
Like what happened to it?
The backstory.
Yeah, whenever they have like a ribeye that's like $9.99 instead of $29.99,
Yeah.
I'll ask like the butcher like behind the counter. I'm like, oh, this is the one that hit the floor, huh? And he's like, haha. Yeah, if only you know. Like,
Yeah, you already know. Yeah,
something
take-
happened to it.
You got to eat it right now. Like
Yeah, it's
now.
like good for another 5 days, and
Yeah.
it's like 1/4 of the price.
That reminds me of that one restaurant movie where they just constantly do fucked up shit to people's orders, like when they brought it back or whatever. Like they would like scratch their head and like create dandruff and like put it on the plate.
Yeah.
Or
that's
they would
fucked
do like
Parmesan cheese.
Or they would scratch their like one homie would scratch his balls and it would like some flakes and shit would come out.
Damn.
And then some other shit would like saliva, like he spit or like did some like I don't know, something with his boogers or something.
Yeah, if
It's
I walk
just
to a
fucking
restaurant, I see
hilarious.
too many nose rings. I'm like, I ain't going in there. Fuck
A
that.
couple sleeve tattoos.
Yeah, he's like, they gonna fuck with my food. I
Yeah,
can't take
that's-
nothing back.
Nose
I feel
rings
like
is
that's
crazy.
one thing. That's like a subtle like fear I always have, like going out. Like, did somebody fuck with this food?
I feel like that if I don't tip at some places.
Yeah,
Yeah,
like
if I don't tip, are they gonna see that I didn't tip and
Yeah.
like spit on my 15 piece?
Is that why Uber Eats makes so much money? Because people are like, I guess I'll give them the $7 because I don't want someone to put their balls in my fries.
Yeah, that's what, bro. That's why the bags now got the fucking. You got to scan your eye now just to open that bitch. You can't,
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
You can't just
Fingerprint.
Yeah, they gotta take all these precautions. Bro, I remember one time I got Uber Eats,
Vault doors.
vault doors open, smoke comes out, food, boom. One time I got Uber Eats and a guy pulled up just in a wife beater. I was like, I ain't eating that shit.
Ketchup stain?
Yeah.
From your order?
Man,
Fuck that.
have a free meal on
Fuck
me,
that.
man.
Hell no,
Yeah.
bro. Hit up Uber like, yo, cancel order. No.
They're like, no, man, they didn't eat your fries. They staple the bag.
No, I'm canceling.
Meanwhile, the
order,
driver's
but
like,
I'm right here, dude. I'm about to deliver the order. No, I don't trust you, dude.
The driver now drivers driving around with their own staplers.
yeah,
now.
staple gun, too. It's like,
Staplers.
handful of fries.
Yeah.
Yeah.
One guy said that you eat the fries and then dump some of them into the bag. So when people will go like, oh, they ate all my fries, then you look at the bottom of the bag and then they go, oh, no, they just spilled.
Get the fuck.
So they never actually accumulate all the fries into the cup, so they'll never know. I'm like, wow,
I mean,
what a
that's kinda smart.
scumbag, bro.
That's kind of
Scumbag move. Scumbag move. That's why I don't dash no more Uber Eats. I don't, because I used to be a scumbag kind of too. I wasn't really.
Wow.
I wasn't really, but sometimes I'd be like, man, they barely tipping. Let me take the whipped cream off the top of this bitch.
Yo, not the whipped cream.
Whipped cream poking out the top. I was like, let me get that shit. Yeah.
Wow.
But if the bag was sealed, and it was a decent tip, I'd be like, all right, yeah, that's fine. But if it was like some scumbag shit, bro, I really accept an order 20 miles for one nugget. I need this money too? Fuck. All right. I'm going to take the skin off this bitch.
One skinless nugget.
We're both eating today.
Yeah, we both going to eat something. I'm taking something with me. Yeah.
I never trust ordering a drink. Like,
Basically, like getting paid to eat, you know.
Pretty much, yeah.
You know,
Uber Eats. And it ain't for us. It's for them, really. They
You're
gonna
a
eat that
food
shit.
critic at that point, you know.
Imagine Uber Eats food critic. Let's see what this bitch ass fuck. Yeah, that shit whack as hell, boy. Damn, fucking outpatient surgery ass nigga. You got this diet right here? The fuck is this? No flavor.
I'm definitely delivering this shit.
bro, then the
That
worst
shit
is
would
you
be
get your
hilarious.
meal, it's fucking like lukewarm, and you paid like $47.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it took like 40 minutes
You
to
get
get there.
wrecked ordering food online. You gotta be rich.
That's why I
The
don't
portion's always smaller when you order it.
Small as
All
fuck.
way smaller, bro. And it's all, bro. I
Two
remember,
meatballs in the damn pasta.
bro. I remember I ordered Cheesecake Factory across the street from my mom's house, bro. It was raining. I was like, I ain't trying to go over there on some pussy shit. They brought it over, bro. I wanted codfish, bro. That shit was wet as hell. Just the perspiration in the container.
Oh, the plastic?
Yeah, bro.
Got
Wet
your
as hell.
fish sitting in a sauna.
Yes, it's wet ass fish. I was like, yo, y'all just pulled it out now. This is so
The
wet.
fish steps out. It's like, all right, time to cold plunge.
Yeah. Just sitting in a sauna, fucking
It's
rock.
an alpha fish.
8 rocks just heating in the corner. Got a towel on and shit.
Just knocking out dips in the sauna.
It's still alive.
There's always that guy shadow boxing in the sauna. I stopped going to like gym saunas because there's a guy that just
Yeah. It's always that, and it's always like 2 fat ass dudes sitting there thinking they're gonna just magically lose
thinking
weight.
that's the Ozempic.
Yeah, they think like, oh, we just lose weight, we just sit here and be hot.
Nah,
like,
bro.
no, bitch, no, you just sweating out.
That's
fucking-
like
You're
25%
like,
of
you
it.
gotta get it. You gotta throw some weights up.
yeah, you ain't doing nothing. I had a
Yeah.
girl tell me that
Fuck
she's
that.
going to a gym now where it's like they have like a section just for women, like women's
women's
How's
section.
There's a
that?
women's section, and then the guys are like on another side. Yeah. It got to that point at the gym, like
Saudi gym.
probably Saudi gym. That's probably the safest thing. Shit, close
Barbells
proximity.
and burkas.
Yeah, Burka gym.
Yeah, not allowed. Yeah, straight Sharia law gym. Women can't be wearing these yoga pants that ride up their ass crack. The shorts now are insane.
Yeah,
They turn these chicks into like Barbie dolls, bro. You can see the camel toe.
yeah,
Like, dude.
yeah. Remember when yoga pants like there was like a yoga pants boom? You remember that? Like 2013.
Oh yeah, that was
2014?
the start of the country's downfall.
Man, I
Oh.
love that time, man.
That
Nah,
was
that-
crazy.
I was a little youngin' too, so like, ooh.
You're at
Bitches
eye
with no
level.
ass wearing it. I'm like, yo, what? What is happening?
Now it's like built into the shorts, so you think your girl has an ass, and then you're like, I got you.
Yeah, they finessing people now.
Yeah.
Scamming, dude.
Scumbag challenge.
Yeah, straight up scumbag.
Do I have an ass?
We're just living in a scumbag challenge. Like
At this
constantly.
point, yeah.
Yeah, everything's a scumbag challenge.
I might start writing fake parking tickets and
It's a
putting them on
gold-plated
Canal
shit.
Street.
Yeah, you'll get somebody.
Somebody,
There's
bro.
gonna be one guy like,
You're
fuck.
gonna get 2 cash apps for $50.
Oh, that'd be nice. I just might.
I saw one guy. He was promoting his music now in Atlanta by putting eviction notices on everybody's door in the projects.
That's hilarious.
Just putting the eviction notice and then going doo, 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 and then running to the next house.
Uh-huh.
Eviction notice, and then they go, they read it. It's got his like website, his Instagram,
You
and his streams went crazy.
You got till June 12th to listen to this
Bro.
shit, or you done. I was like, all right, man.
I'm coming back.
People just angrily listening to your music in their house because they got so played.
Yeah. I would listen to it. I'd be like, yo, this dude really did that. I got to listen to this.
I think that's what it is. They're like, wow, he really wanted to push that mixtape.
It's creativity, yeah.
That's the hustle. Do they still got dudes at the mall handing out mixtapes? Are they still around?
Well, go to New York City. They're probably still there.
They're probably still over there. Yeah, yeah.
Times Square ass dudes.
Yeah.
Yo, you want a CD? And then when you take it, they're like $10. You're like,
$5.
I didn't even want this shit.
Yeah. As soon as you touch it, it's like a subpoena. As soon as you grab that bitch, they're like, gotcha. That'll be $10.
It's in your hands now.
You walk away.
I don't want it. Well, you touched it. I don't want it back.
Like, bro, I don't even have a CD player in my car. Take this shit.
Yeah.
Imagine they had like whole vinyls they're just giving out.
Yeah, even better vinyls.
Floppy disk ass.
Floppy disk ass. Yo. Check this out.
That would be an insane business card, though. A floppy disk with your Instagram handle. That's it.
Cassette player.
They're going to have to put it somewhere.
That would be pretty crazy. I don't know. Who still has floppy disk? Or who's still using a floppy disk?
The fuck is a floppy disk?
Floppy disk? You know a floppy disk?
Is it like...
It's not floppy at all.
Is it like an actual CD player, but it's like a little tiny portable?
No,
it's like
it's
a little portable
square. Remember, you ever played PS2?
Yeah.
You know those memory cards?
Yeah.
It was just like a big version of that, like this big, and you would just put it in a fucking machine, just a white piece of shit box, just and that was like putting the disc in the PlayStation.
What, to download your music?
Anything.
Just had like files on it.
Yeah, it was just like files. Just we're like, oh, it's so cool. I have like 90 floppy disks with like one. It didn't even hold shit.
No, it was
couldn't even hold a gig.
No, it couldn't do shit. And then it was like that, and then what? USBs became popular.
USB was a crazy time.
Yeah, USB still popular.
Bro, wireless mouse, people lost their mind.
Wireless mouses, yeah.
Dial-up to regular, dial-up was insane. I had to play that noise for my sister the other day.
Yeah, my parents would tell me it was aliens. I believe that shit for too long.
That's why the rednecks stayed away, because once it started making all those noises, they were like, internet means in their net.
We're in their
net. They got you,
right
bro.
now.
I had a guy explain that to me. He had when I did door-to-door home security sales, I was in this guy's house. He was living like Modern Family. He had like the Spanish wife and the son.
Yeah. Old
ass redneck with the baddest Colombian chick you've ever seen.
Damn.
And then like just her son playing like Switch or some shit, whatever it was, PSP. And I'm like trying to sell him an alarm system. Telling me he's got all these guns and shit. And I was like, yeah, this is the new system called Pulse, where you can set the alarm from your phone. And then he pulls out like the craziest flip phone. And he goes, you see that? I don't do any of that internet shit. He goes, you know why that's called in their net? It's in their net. And I was like, all right, bro. And then his wife's like, I made plantains. And I'm like, this guy's low-key living the dream.
Yeah, you got enough money, you could just get played and it's fine.
Bro's just off-grid in Florida, just smashing the baddest Colombian woman, and all he's got to do is just, like, throw her son a couple bucks for some new Pumas.
Every time he smashes, he signs a new document. Yeah. Who else wants to come? Yeah, fuck it.
Yeah, bro. Green card in the whole family.
Yeah, bro. Just Mr. Paperwork
Getting
over
sucked off by the baddest
all
chick.
paperwork, bro.
Not even on the internet? Bro. Guy actually won.
Yeah, he did. I'm jealous now.
Yeah.
Just
he won.
banging a Colombian and then never going on the internet?
Yeah. Yeah, he won. Yeah, bro. What? He changing lives. He's like, yeah, go ahead. He probably knows. He's like, yeah, she don't give a fuck about me, but I'll bring her whole family in. So
Still banging her.
Yeah,
it's
I'm
insane.
Still smashing. Yeah.
Who else can she bang up? Next fucking
Yeah, she's
person
screwed if
30
she
miles
leaves
away.
my country ass.
Yeah. Yeah. She fuck up, she's out of here. What?
No, not even that. Like, she can't even go.
Yeah.
She's just on acres in Florida. Yeah, door-to-door sales, you'll get into some crazy... Like, you ever drive by someone in a car and you're like, I wonder where they're going or what their life is like. Bro, go door-to-door and get in someone's house. It's a wild world out there.
Yeah. I bet.
Yeah, I can't imagine like door to door or like people that worked for like Spectrum or Time Warner Cable. They got to bring those cable boxes.
Go inside.
Yeah, going inside people's
just
houses.
Setting up a router in like a cat infested fucking moving a dead cat so you can put the router.
Yeah, like where do I put it? Oh, you put it right there. Fucking kimono dragon just fucking laying there.
Bro, I've been in homes where you're like trying to fill out the credit application, and there's just dog shit all over the house, and they just don't even like acknowledge it or like, oh, sorry about. There's no. It's like hoarder mode.
Yeah, they're like,
it's not even a problem.
Yeah,
it is a problem.
In their mind, they're like, oh, this is just.
It's just
I'm
it's
chilling,
just
bro.
what happens. Yeah,
this is me.
And the amount of people that have arsenals in this country, and they're happy to show you it.
Yeah.
Like illegal shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, why does that gun have a sensor? It's like a heartbeat monitor. Like Modern Warfare 2 shit, bro.
Yeah.
See through all.
Black Ops.
Yeah. Got a whole laser in the house.
One guy just had like the RPG like on his TV right here, and I was like, oh.
He had a whole RPG on the TV?
The RPG.
What?
And bro, I'll never forget. He goes, all it's missing is the missile. And I was just like, that's the last thing you need in this trailer.
Yeah.
This thing goes off in the trailer. Over.
Gonzo. Oh, you're over. That's it. Damn. That's why it's like. That's why I went to a gun range, shot a 9mm. But if I go any more than that, try out new shit, I feel like I'm gonna be that guy. Right?
Oh, you with an AR? I could see you with the headset on.
Yeah, I'll be the whole. Yeah, I probably had 3 of them bitches on for no reason.
I'm getting 2,000 feet per second on the green tip. 5.56.
Taking notes, watching John Wick. Like, oh, okay, the footwork right there. I see that.
You be the guy at the range that's drawing.
Yeah. Hella holsters for no reason. Yeah.
Yeah. And the range marshal comes over. He's like, hey, you got to go.
Yeah, you're scaring me.
You're like, what'd I do wrong?
I thought this was America.
You're like, you're pulling your weapon like you have inventory.
GTA style.
Yeah. You're like, you can't draw from the ankle. The fucking ankle holster. That's so tough.
Oh, the sleeve holster too?
I think about how gangster that is if you had like the little.
But you have to have a suit on though.
Yeah, well, like, or jeans.
No.
But the suit, okay, whatever,
Yeah,
Kobe.
it has to
You
be
can
a
wear a
suit.
suit with yours, right?
It has to be a
You
suit.
said you gotta have.
But like, if you pull guard, but you have the pistol, so you're just laying down
guard on him with the pistol,
and it's a 22, so they don't even know what happened.
Oh,
they got hit 3 times.
Shoot your
And
whole
you're on
foot
your
off
back?
in the whole
Oh
process.
shit! They thought they were winning, and then you just flap.
Yeah,
Oh,
they make a gold one. I think it's like a PP set or PPK, the James Bond shit.
Yeah.
Bro, it's so small. 7 shots.
Oh damn. That would be crazy. I don't know. I might want to get into guns now. That's what happens when I watch too much military shit. Like if I watch American Sniper and some like Platoon back to back, I'm like,
You're on Gunbroker. Like, what can I get for 600? A Draco. All right.
oh, I'll take that. Yeah. I
You know, I had a nasty setup during COVID. I came back to Florida paranoid, bro.
Oh, really?
I was in an extended stay hotel for like months with the Florida man wig on the bed and an AR-15.
That room looked crazy as fuck.
Bro, I went to a gun show as soon as I got back to Florida, and I stayed in a hotel in like Tallahassee for like 3 days. And I got there, and the guy was like, "Oh, you have to have like a Florida license."
Yeah.
And he's like, "Do you even have like a bill with like your Florida address?"
Yeah,
I had
just
nothing,
something.
bro. I just had something like mailed to the hotel, and he's like, "I can't accept this." And I'm like, "Well, I don't know what to do then," because I already gave him like the $3,000.
Oh, what?
And he was like, "All right, buddy, give me 1 sec." Went to the back, did some bullshit, came back, gave it to me.
Oh, wow.
Bro, 100-round drum on that thing.
Yo, that is crazy.
Mickey
You had the
Mouse.
whole drum on it?
Mickey Mouse ears.
Oh, what the fuck?
Right, and I had a green laser. That
No.
shit was stupid, bro. From the hip, you could just like over and over and over.
Yeah.
You could put the handle on the side. Just go through shooting at the hip.
That's sick. Oh, man.
I was just waiting for something to pop off. I was just in bed on the extended stay.
Looking
Just
out the window
tweaking,
for
bro.
no reason.
High as fuck.
Yeah.
Looking out the window, just
Bro, I was ready. I'd be like behind the bed like.
Just pointing it right at the doorway for somebody to come in. Bro, you go to a gun show. I remember I saw they had like fucking Walking Dead weapons. I'm looking at like spiked bats and shit.
Oh yeah.
Brass knuckles always get me. Katana swords.
That's when it gets crazy when they don't when you like lose respect for how powerful that shit is. When you're like, look at this. This one looks like a Nerf gun. Like, let's not do that.
Nah.
Giving it skins.
All that shit. They'll blow all your shit back, bro. I remember I brought up to somebody I went to a gun range. They're like, "What you use? 9mm?" They're like, "Well, you know that they say that's a woman's gun." I was like, "Bro, if that shit went to your head, you are done."
A woman's gun.
Yeah.
Yeah. Run up on me.
Yeah, run up on me with a woman's gun.
Yeah. When I shoot you in the shin and you're just laying there like, All right, pussy.
We shot me with a woman's gun. Finish the job then. Nah.
Damn, there was this really funny guy, bro, that quit comedy. And he had a bit, so I'm going to do it. It was like, he said, like, I was almost a school shooter, and the whole crowd's like, what the fuck? And he's like, but it was my mom's gun. And he's like, you can't pull your mom's gun in class, like a pink gun.
Yeah.
You're like, is that your mom's gun, pussy? And he's like, even if I killed them all, I still lost.
That's funny as fuck.
Something like that. But it was like, yeah, bro, just a pink, like, high point. It jams. Imagine that. Your pink gun jams. You get tackled.
Bro, how lame would it be if you, bro, you the school shooter and they still talking shit to you?
While you're
you
shooting
still
them?
getting roasted?
Yeah.
Well, puss ass.
Gun little as fuck.
Big ass gun, whole ass.
Shit sounds lame.
Yeah. You gonna switch arms or what, cuz? That shit get heavy or what? Oh, damn. Oh, that would suck. There hasn't been a shooting in a minute. There probably has, but they're not like saying shit
that we
really.
know of.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah, that we know of, but like.
They want to show us this fucking
probably need to keep tabs on
propaganda
that
bullshit. Just whatever can stir the media.
Kobe conspiracy.
I know, right? I can feel it coming.
No, it's not that, bro. I just.
We got Kobe Kam and Kobe conspiracies.
I feel like no.
Are you in the QAnon and shit like that?
What's that?
Oh, okay, never mind. All right, that's fine.
Yeah, you know how the back of your Jeep says, we go one, we go all? I'm just playing. QAnon. Oh, dang, COVID for you. You were like in high school, right?
Just got done. Right
Yeah,
before it
that's
started.
fucked. I can't even.
Okay, wow.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I can't even imagine. I feel like I missed that. I missed the 80s. These motherfuckers missed like pre-pandemic life.
Yeah. Yeah. It was nice. It wasn't too bad.
Wild.
It was nice.
Yeah, I worked with a guy who was like still in high school. And so I'm like, dude, your pandemic was like 15, 16, 17. It was like some shit years.
Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Like,
yeah.
I was like, damn, you guys didn't even get a chance to get out of the bullshit.
Oh, that's crazy. Yeah, that is something, dude. So you think about before the pandemic, it was just, you know what's crazy? You know, when I think about before the pandemic, I just kind of think about like, you're like 2012 to 2013, completely different. Like, I feel like life was like 2012 hit and then 2013 and then social media took off.
Stuff made sense then.
And then it was like, okay, memes, internet, social media, then pandemic, boom. And then it's just like,
yeah.
Where are we at now?
Yeah, now I feel like there's really no, nothing has weight anymore. It's like, yeah, whatever. Customer service, fuck it. Mm-hmm. They don't need a refill on their water. Yeah. Like, no one cares anymore, it feels like.
Yeah, nothing feels like as important. Like, you remember like a Super Bowl meant something? Now I feel like you win it, and then like the next day you're like, all right, what else?
Yeah.
Dude, nothing. Yeah. Everything has, the news used to have a 14-day news cycle.
Yeah.
Now I think it's 4.
Yeah.
Maybe even 4 hours on some of this shit.
Yeah.
Where you're just scrolling like, yo, you see that shit that happened today? Next day, never happened.
Yeah, you're like, oh, whatever, that's old shit.
Because back then there was like 10 things to talk about. Now there's like 10,000 things. Mm-hmm. And people are coming up to me like, yo, have you ever heard this artist? And I'm like, no. They're like, you haven't, what was the guy? Kyle, something young Kyle, little Kyle. Who's that guy you were playing the other night? In your Jeep. This fucking guy.
I know. I don't know.
Anyway, it's just like these artists that people are like blown away you've never heard of. And I'm like, you know how many music artists are out right now?
Yeah.
That all have their own following?
Yeah, there's so many.
Like, everyone's in their own reality tunnel. Everyone has their 5 comedians, their 5 artists, like music artists.
Yeah.
And then everybody else is just kind of like there.
Yeah. I guess that's kind of the cool thing with all this shit is that you could find your own like bubble. You could like create your own bubble now, which is kind of cool, which I like. Instead of everybody being forced to give a fuck about what everybody else is into, now you just be like, all right, this is what I like, and I could just go on YouTube or Netflix and then just see what I like. I don't have to venture out really.
It's also like, it's whatever the mainstream is, but then there is that like, there's almost like mom and pop shop entertainment now, where it's like the equivalent to your local hardware store, your family owned hardware store. It still makes great money. but no one knows about it except for the people that live in that town.
That's how I feel with like certain. You ever come across like a YouTube channel or like an Instagram page where you're
all the
like,
time.
You're like, oh shit, what is this? You're like, oh, this is fire.
Yeah, like they're making a living from it, but it's just like it's just a replacement of another job.
Pretty
like
much.
they're making 40 G's a year at this whatever they're doing, but it's like they're doing what they want to do.
Yeah, it's cool. It's like mom and pop-ish kind of.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Mom
it's
and
like,
pop channels or pages.
It's like, oh, let's go to the general store, and it just happens to be like you drop 2 albums, or like, you know what I mean. You have 12 songs, but you made $100,000 that year. Yeah,
it's kind of like that. I feel like that when I come across like whores on Instagram, these mom and pop whores. Yeah, it's pretty like. You're like, oh, okay, like, this is a niche right here. It's like me and like 8 other dudes just watching this lady.
Yeah, they don't have like Japanese dudes jerking off to them.
Nah,
but they got like the dudes in their town.
Yeah, just hella Hindi language in their comment section.
yeah. They're only popular in like Bangladesh.
Yeah, exactly. You're like, oh, okay, it's me and a bunch of people from Bangladesh just into this weird lady.
You're like, you know what? The Patels really fund my small business.
The Patels.
Oh shit. 48 minutes. I'm just glad that thing's still recording.
Yeah.
If I didn't change outlets, that would have died.
Oh, for real?
That's how fucking janky our equipment is.
All right,
it's not janky. It's high level shit. I just don't know how to use it.
It's getting it done. It's fine.
Yeah. No, it's top of the line shit. It's just.
It's top of the line, bro. I promise.
Yeah. Well, except for your mic. We don't. This is gonna be an editing nightmare. Because his audio might be different than ours.
He's gonna sound like Zordon or some shit compared to us.
He's like, guys.
If anything, if life gets tough enough, I'm just gonna change my name to Patel. That's all I'm gonna do.
That's what I think with like Amir Schumann.
Yeah.
Shout out Amir.
Yeah, Amir Schumann. His name is like,
bro,
he'll survive forever with that name.
His resume just coming across Amir Schumann. You don't know what to do with that. You gotta hire him.
He's had hella jobs
because the resume.
Yeah, Schumann. You don't even gotta put nothing on it. Just put Amir Schumann. That's my name.
They're like,
Let's give him
he probably has deep family pockets.
Exactly. Let's get him on the team.
Yeah, the Shell gas station, the Schumann Empire.
That's all they needed. Yeah, I ran into like what was it, yesterday? Yeah, it was yesterday. Schumann Chevrolet. I bet that's a real thing. Yeah. Yesterday when we're doing the heckle hole shit, we're heckling people at the golf course, and we came across like the Patel type of Indians.
Oh yeah, they're out there, bro.
They're out there. They were cool as hell, but they were just every time we were crack a joke, they'd be like, "Hey, chill out. We'll just buy your family." I was like, "All right, man. I'll buy all of you." I was like, "All right." He probably ain't lying, but it'll just be funny though.
He's like, "You're never allowed into any 7-Elevens ever again, bro."
Yeah, you're never staying at a hotel again.
Just banned from like specific things.
Yeah, no 7-Elevens for you.
I hope AI doesn't get like that, like social credit, where they can just ban you from the Ramada, like whatever. You know what I mean? Like
social credit is coming. I feel like.
Oh, that's the whole plan of this Palantir shit they got coming out.
Yeah.
I think that's what the riots are for.
Like
the more riots they have, then it's tricking all these rednecks to being like, "Well, I'll show you. I'm not a fucking illegal. I'll get my real ID." Like it's just psyoping them right into everybody, like basically begging for AI police. Like save us. So it's like this gridiron of like, because dude, in China, if your QR code turns yellow, you ain't going in to that part of town.
Oh yeah, no, China
like,
got it locked down. No, China got it locked down. We're like, oh, we see you're on some bullshit. You can't come over here.
Yeah, like you get caught with a joint.
Yeah,
never allowed out of the house.
Yeah, I feel like now the more people wild out, I feel like they're just working on something. Like, all right, you want to wild out? We're gonna have this social credit situation. You ain't gonna be able to do shit.
Yeah, you're at one car meet drifting into people. That's a lot of my algorithm. Just people just getting clipped by like Civics.
Yeah, gets to the point where people are gonna be asking to go to jail. There's probably more freedom in there.
More freedom in jail.
Yeah,
bro. I don't know if I sent it to you. I just saw the craziest jail video to the point where you're like, they look like they're having a lot of fun in there.
They probably are.
Dude, a guy, it was his birthday. They had like, you know, the community, like those big gray dumpsters. They're almost like a U, like a boat.
Yeah.
You just launch the bag in there. They wheelbarrowed it underneath the second story balcony, like the second floor of the pod. The guy jumps off. They filled it with water. He swan dives like into the dumpster.
What?
And then it splashes.
You saw this video? Yeah. Oh my god,
bro! And then it like
you gotta show me that.
Tips, and then he like floats away with like the current, and everybody in the jail cell was like, "Oh, he's crazy!" Bro, it looked like the time of their life.
Okay, what I wonder what part that was, because that wasn't like the killers and murderers.
I think it's everybody. Dude.
Don't really matter.
Oh damn! What?
Just certain prisons have like their own like kind of rules. It's like states, I guess.
Bro, all the comments were hilarious because it was one of those guys that had an iPhone in prison.
Yeah.
The comments were like, "Where are the COs?"
Yeah.
Someone was like, "What was it, Shawshank voice?" They were like, "And for 10 seconds, they were free."
And for 10 seconds, they were free. Morgan Freeman ass. Yeah.
Yeah, bro. The comments are undefeated, bro. People are straight comedians online.
Comments are probably the funniest thing you'll ever read.
Ever. Oh man. And
somebody getting fucked up in a video and you go straight to the comments, you're like, this is hilarious.
I still see his forehead in the comments.
That should be funnier than whole specials, though.
Bro.
One comment.
They destroy people.
What's that one video you sent me one time when the dude, he was rock climbing and then like he fell back and hit his head? You remember that video?
Probably, yeah.
Got his foot caught and he just like swung back and hit his head on the rock.
Oh, he got stuck.
He got like got stuck and he's like, "Oh, where's my phone?" That's like the first thing he asked when he hit his head.
Yeah, there's just some insane videos to where you're like, you forget that that's real life because Instagram reels are like a GTA lobby. Like,
it almost makes you feel like life in itself isn't real anymore. Like with all this social media.
Yeah, because
like,
you're only seeing the freak show of the world. You go outside, it's sunny, everybody's like, "Oh hey," hold the door for each other.
Boring, and
you
it's
go
just
online,
like,
it's like.
That's why I feel like you know, going back to what you guys were saying about like, when you go into like establishments now and how they just feel like it almost like, I don't know, in other words, like lifeless. I feel like that's the reason why, and like our generation is just so like.
It could be. I mean, I guess. I mean, honestly, like shit. There, you ever be around people that are like crazy, like ADD, ADHD?
Oh yeah.
Something always needs to pop off. Something's got to be happening. But sometimes just having like a slow day, just a normal, regular day, for the most part, is actually nice. It's nice.
Oh, it can be very nice.
Yeah, I don't want my life to look like my damn
slow
algorithm.
morning is beautiful.
Yeah, it's nice.
Where you hit the gym. My favorite days are like gym at 9 a.m.
Yeah.
You know?
A day where nothing's happening, no fuck shit.
Yeah, maybe you got a show at 8.
Yeah.
Ooh, or like a 6 o'clock show. Just like a nice get it done.
A nice boring day. I love that. It's great. Yeah.